Zakah is the third pillar in Islam. The Muslims have therefore been enjoined to pay zakah with the same sense of earnestness and devotion in which the seeker of the Lord observes the prayer. There are three primary types of giving in Islam. They are called 1. Zakah al-Mal, which is given from saved wealth and liquid assets. 2. Zakah al-Fitr is dua at the end of the month of Ramadan by head of household. 3. Sadaqah is a voluntary and can be given at any time in any amount. Zakah is a certain fixed proportion of the wealth and of every kind of the property liable to zakah of a Muslim to be paid yearly for the benefit of the poor in the Muslim community. The zakah is an annual charge of 2.5% in any surplus wealth. The word zakah can be defined as purification and growth. It allows an individual to achieve balance and encourages new growth. The payment of zakah is obligatory, as it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Zakah is the major economic means for establishing social justice and leading the Muslim society to prosperity and security. Zakah funds need to be given from 100% pure and halal funds. Zakah purifies and cleanses wealth and purifies the soul from stinginess and misery. It strengthens the love between the rich and poor, takes away hatred, makes security prevail, and brings happiness to the Ummah. Allah has mentioned in the Quran,
أقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وما تقدموا لأنفسكم من خير تجدوه عند الله إن الله بما تعملون بصير.
whoever pays zakah, Allah expiates his sins, therapy and blesses his wealth and stores up for him a great reward. Allah says,
مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت سبع سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم.
people are given their wealth as a test from God, and indeed all things belong to Allah. Withholding zakah brings disaster and evil upon the Ummah. Allah has threatened those who withhold it with painful torment on the day of resurrection. On the day when that money, gold and silver, the zakah of which has not been paid, will be heated in the fire of hell, and with it will be branded their foreheads, their flanks and their backs. And it will be said to them, "This is the treasure which you hoarded for yourself. Now taste of what you used to hoard." When a Muslim pays his zakah, it is not permissible for him to give it to anyone except for those whom Allah mentioned in the Quran. As Sadaqah are only for the fuqara, poor, and al-miskin, and those employed to collect the funds and to attract the hearts of those who have been inclined towards Islam and to free the captives, and for those on debt, and for Allah's cause. Mujahidun, those fighting in the holy battle, and for the wayfarer and the traveler who is cut off from everything. A duty imposed by Allah, and Allah is all-knower and seer. Zakah is a sign of true belief and love in God. The ones who establish prayer, and from what we have provided them, they spend. Those are the believers, truly. For them are degrees of high position with their Lord and forgiveness and noble provision.